Welcome to Pearl Street Co-op. Pearl Street is located in West Campus and about a 10-minute walk away from the University of Texas. Residents enter the co-op using the Verkada Pass app on their phone. Here is Pearl Street's main entranceway. Here is the meeting or study room. Right now, residents are using it for screen printing. Pearl is one of the most social and artistic co-ops, and there are numerous murals on the walls. These murals must be voted on and approved by everybody in the house. Here is Pearl's library and lounge, stocked with many books donated by past members. Back outside, we see more murals and the Darkroom Co-op. Pearl members get discounted film classes through the Darkroom Co-op. Here is the Pearl Mail Room, where members receive their mail. Now we're entering the Pearl Dining Room. Here is where members eat their meals and socialize. Pearl also hosts many parties, and the bands play in this room. Meetings are also held here, and 2 to 3 are required each month. At the cooperatives, the meal plan is included in rent and consists of 2 meals each weekday and a snack and brunch each day of the weekend. Here's a large common space that's currently unused, but members can decide what to do with it. Here is Pearl's serving area and commercial kitchen. The kitchen is inspected by the City of Austin, and members must have their food handling certificate to work in the kitchen. 46 hours of labor are required in the contract, and most of that labor is cooking and cleaning. Head chefs coordinate with food buyers on what needs to be bought for meals, and menu planners research how the meal can be executed. Pearl's kitchen is very large. It has ovens, a flat top, a dishwashing station, and lots of space to prepare meals. It has both a walk-in fridge and a walk-in freezer. One of the biggest pluses living at a co-op is all the free food and amenities. There's an ice machine, microwave, panini press, coffee machine, and lots more. Any food that isn't being used for a meal can be eaten, and special requests can be made by your food buyer. In the first room in the lower south hall, there's a community closet, where past and present members have donated items. Pearl's residence halls are divided in north and south. This is the lower south hall, and there are 2 stories to each hall. Upstairs, we see the upper balcony where most members hang out and socialize. Here is the upper south hall. At the end of both halls, there's a maintenance shed or paint shed and a laundry room in either hall. Here's the maintenance room, where tools can be rented out at the maintenance coordinator's discretion. There are washers and dryers in each hall, but they do require payment. Here is Pearl's gym. The gym is a great way to demonstrate the house's democratic procedures. If there's something you want in the gym, you can pass for it and have it bought using discretionary funds. Here is the upper connecting hallway where members like to hang out on these couches. There's also a pool table and foosball table. Members have also turned the small maintenance room into a band room. Here members are allowed to use these instruments or their own instruments to practice. Here's the balcony overlooking the courtyard. This balcony is where you're most likely to find residents socializing. Back inside we get a better look at the pool and foosball table, along with more murals. Each cooperative has its own personality, and as mentioned before, Pearl is one of the most social cooperatives. During the fall and spring semester, depending on the fundraiser positions, there's usually a party every other week. Here's the upper north hall, and we will see another laundry room and the paint shed. Here's the paint shed, where members get the material they need to paint the murals. And here's the laundry room, which does also require payment. Here's the computer room, where members can print free of charge and use the computers whenever they need. Pearl's also unique in that it has a 3D printer. Now we'll see a single room at Pearl. Each room comes with a bed, desk, and a chair, lots of drawers and storage space. The room layout is the same for a single and a double, and if this were a double, there would be an extra bed and an extra desk. Bathrooms at Pearl are shared Jack and Jill bathrooms, but only between 2 to 3 people. There will not be 2 doubles sharing one bathroom. Back in the kitchen, we'll continue outside and see the courtyard and pool. Here is Pearl's courtyard. Members barbecue here, host parties, and store their bicycles. And here is Pearl's specialty, the pool. Members cool off here in the summer, host pool parties, and relax. One of Pearl's labor positions is the pool cleaner. They keep after the pool and use pool cleaning supplies. This is Bart's Landing, a porch above the pool where members socialize and suntan as well. Behind the pool is a maintenance shed with pool supplies and more tools for basic house upkeep. Here's the bike room where members tinker and work on their bikes. Here's the back entrance leading to the parking lot. Here's the parking lot. A parking pass that is valid all fall and spring semester costs $500 and the parking is free in the summer. Pearl also has a food fridge where members can donate food to those who need it. Thank you for watching the Pearl Street Co-op Tour.